Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Welcome back. Today we have a body cam video of cops making the worst discovery of their lives. Okay. Let's see what the fuck is going on. What could possibly be the worst discovery of their lives? How could it be the worst discovery of your lives? You're a cop. Let's figure this shit the fuck out, shall we?
They're foaming out the mouth, but it's still convulsing. Back there, their wounds healed though. Is that normal? That's not normal. They're like black off the mouth.
Put him in the capsule. Put him in the container. Apple BAD. Orders are orders.
Even bug. We need to know about these.
There's a lot of blood.
Wait, what?
They're all dead.
Yo.
On October 13th, 2024, deputies from the Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office receive a call from a concerned neighbor who heard about half a dozen gunshots somewhere nearby. When authorities arrive at the neighboring residence, they're greeted by 24-year-old Adlai Mestre and clear evidence that something horrific has recently happened in the home.
Oh, wow.
Answers about this tragic case wouldn't come easy, not only because of the suspect's bizarre behavior, but because he didn't plan on staying in custody for long.
I'm commanding you. What is he doing? Angel, come on. Open the door.
He's talking. What the fuck? Wait! Bro, I saw this video. I saw this video on Facebook or some shit. This nigga actually gets out, but then I heard that he gets caught right in the next room or some shit. What the fuck? Like, what?
The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. Please note that all persons charged with a crime are presumed innocent unless and until proven guilty in a court of law.
Okay.
Around 1:45 in the afternoon on October 13th, 2024, a 911 call came into the Bernalillo County, New Mexico Sheriff's Office.
And the property adjacent to me I also own, but I rent to a nice family that has been living there for some years. We heard like several gunshots about an hour and a half ago, and thought what we heard was kind of like a dog crying. Anyway, we heard about 5 or 6 gunshots, and then about 10 minutes later, a single gunshot. It did sound close by. You know, maybe I'm being paranoid.
The caller, Daniel, said that despite hearing the shots an hour and a half earlier, he decided to text and call the Mestre family first. He also drove to their home and honked his horn several times. When there was no response, he called the authorities.
It looked like they live in the middle of nowhere. Like, the houses are just placed in the middle of the woods, randomly next to each other.
It isn't until 2:50 p.m., about an hour after the
Like, it low-key looks like a Fallout map or some shit, or like DayZ.
One call, that deputies arrive at the Mestre family home.
Sheriff's office!
Nothing could prepare the two deputies for the troubling encounter they were about to have.
It is, sir. My family rushed me. Rushed you where? My room. What do you mean? With a knife.
What?
Come on here real quick, man. Yes, sir. What are you talking about, dude? Yeah. You have any weapons on you right now? Yeah, I do.
Hold on, no, don't reach.
No, I do.
Go on, turn around.
Yes, sir.
What?
You're just gonna tell me what's going on.
My family rushed me into my room with a knife.
Turn on, okay? Give me a second.
My family trying to walk in my room, and then they're trying to hit my heart. And my dad had a knife, and my sister had a sledgehammer, and then I found,
What?
I killed them. But however, I found their bodies, and their wounds were healed.
Okay.
Do you want me to show you?
In a minute, okay?
Oh yeah, this nigga is fucked up in the head. This nigga is fucked up in the head.
It's crazy.
What?
I don't know, like, I shot him in the head, and then they were convulsing. They were
What's your name?
Adlai.
Adlai?
Adlai.
Are you okay, man?
Yeah, no, I'm honestly shook.
You shook up?
Yeah. I got a pistol in here. Oh, I was gonna put on my white.
Why are you touching it with your bare hands, good brother? Why? Like, I know that's against some kind of protocol, good brother. Now your DNA is on the evidence. What the fuck?
It was crazy. Is that normal? I don't f***ing know what happened. It's like they were trying to hit my heart, and then they were banging on my door, and it came my
You have blood on your hands, dude. What's up with that?
My dad rushed me, I hit him, and then my mom was like, you need to die. And I was like, what the
Turn around.
If 24-year-old Adlai Mestre's claims seem strange now, they will only become even more bizarre.
No,
Yeah.
I can show you where the blood going.
No, just hold on.
Just tell me where they're at, but you're gonna come over here.
Hey, hold on. We have to detain you in a car, okay?
They're over there.
On the right. Okay.
All right.
Are they in the house?
No, shit looks scary for them. They were biting their arms, and then there was like hot boiling on the ground. Is that normal?
I think let's
No,
find anything else.
that shit was weird.
Did you use that gun at all?
I did.
You did? Against who?
My dad, my mom, and my sister.
Damn.
I don't know what the they were doing.
Hold on.
He don't seem like he got any remorse, no crying, no nothing.
Understood. This just started.
Go and sit down.
It just
We're
started.
gonna talk to you in a little bit, okay?
Understood.
After securing Adlai in the vehicle, the deputies return to the residence.
Sheriff's office! Anyone inside? Come on out with your hands up, open and empty. Looks like there's a lot of blood. Give us 10.
When their announcement goes unanswered, the deputies wait for backup to arrive.
Is that blood
However,
already?
even from the doorway, it's evident that something horrific has occurred recently.
Damn.
Blood can be seen in pools and smears on the floor and stairs. When backup finally arrives, they prepare to enter the home.
Do you guys want to work with the shield?
Yeah.
How's the dog? The dog, I think it's kennel. Okay.
Oh my god.
Sheriff's office! Anybody inside? Come out with your hands up, open and empty.
As the deputies make their way through the entirety of the home,
It's always in a, they got a nice ass house. It's always in a nice neighborhood or a nice house. Like what be wrong with these wealthy people, bro?
they find more blood spatter leading up the stairs, soaked into the carpet, smeared on the walls, and trails of red into the bedrooms.
There's a knife too right there.
The showroom is gonna wrap around to the right on the whole hallway. Cool. Check out. There's nothing on here. There's a lot of blood.
Sheriff's office!
Shell casing.
Damn.
Looks like so dragged.
Yep.
In another part of the home, they find evidence that one of the family's dogs has also been injured.
Damn.
Too, so some of the blood may be coming from the dog.
With no sign of Adlai's family anywhere
But why? Why the dog too? What the fuck?
inside,
And he's in the cage. Like, what the fuck?
they head into the backyard.
There's drag marks still here.
These are drag marks.
Let's try and stay out of them.
Seeing the daunting expanse of the yard, one of the deputies heads back to the vehicles to speak with Adlai, hoping he can narrow down the search.
Please don't kill me, officer.
I'm not gonna kill you, dude, but I need to know where they're at.
Alright, did you see that dog? I can show you.
No.
Okay, so no. So
Yeah, they saw the fucking dog. The dog that you fucking shot in his cage. What?
Are they inside the house or outside the house?
They're in the backyard, so I was gonna bury them. So there's a
Subject
gate.
saying they're
There's a
in the
gate
backyard.
with the trail. Gate with the trail, and then you're gonna want to take a right, and there's gonna be another gate. You're gonna want to go down. I can lead you there.
You have a specific location or?
The deputy passes the
Nigga said,
information
"Alright,
to the
nigga,
rest
I-
of his team,
I don't
and it
wanna
isn't
hear it.
long before they find Adlai's father, David, mother, Nancy, and 17-year-old sister, Brayley.
Okay.
Damn, bro. Your whole family, though, bro. You killed your whole family. Like, damn.
3 deceased, 1 possibly looks like a juvenile.
With the confirmation that Adlai has been telling the truth, at least about his mother, father, and younger sister already being dead, the deputies search him again before transporting him for questioning.
Did you see their corpses? They're foaming out the mouth, but they're still convulsing back there. Can you find the bodies?
Yeah, we found them.
Their wounds healed though. Is that normal? That's not normal. They're like black out the mouth. Did y'all take a picture? And did you see that grabbing his dog?
After he's brought to the sheriff's office, Adlai is escorted to an interrogation room where his erratic behavior will only escalate, resulting in a truly shocking and troubling interview.
I wonder what drugs that nigga is on. That nigga had to be on some real strong shit. You killed your whole family and shot the innocent dog in his cage. Wow. And then you try to escape.
Cool, man. I'm gonna have him take you out of handcuffs. Go ahead and stand up. Get you out of handcuffs. It's a little easier if you stand up, okay? So before I take you out, man, no problems, right? You're not gonna cause any problems down here? No problems. No problems? Cool.
While this may be true for now, Adlai will eventually cause the sheriff's department significant trouble.
Just go ahead and hang tight for me. If you need anything, just knock on the door. I'll come back, okay?
After some time alone, during which Adlai barely moved except to seemingly acknowledge something no one else could see, the detective returns again.
Hello. Again. Like I said, my name's Cameron. I'm with the sheriff's office. Okay, so I'm one of the detectives that's out here. Just gonna come talk to you
Damn, nigga,
about
why you
what
sound out of
happened,
breath?
Okay?
Almost as soon as the detective returns, Adlai launches into a rambling story.
So, you know, I would like to ask you a few questions about what went down. So, first off, is English your first?
Around 9 p.m. we're like facing, there's like seismic waves. So I was just aiming at cell towers, top of Big Bend, top of Seattle, and then I was hearing a lot of seismic waves and a lot of women were hurting. So,
bro,
then I helped the woman pull coins out of her vagina, and then healed. And got a submarine.
I knew this nigga was fucked up in the head. I knew this nigga was fucked up.
So the seismic waves would have stopped because they're only down for like 34 seconds. The next thing you know, those seismic waves wouldn't stop. My family starts convulsing. And then 9:30, convulsing, just loses consciousness, rushes me. And then around like 9:30, 10, my sister would show up, as I was told. And I'm talking about they're doing the illegal rapidness. And then if you look on the police cams and the thermal imaging, on one of the dogs, there's no rapidness. So there's like a major catastrophe.
That sounds like it. So let me just...
How many died?
What's that?
How many died?
How many
died people?
I don't know. I haven't been out there.
How many died people? What, nigga? Oh my.
Can you write down? Sure. Yeah. Can I write something down?
Sure.
So when I continue the knowledge around like 8, 9, whatever, seismic, S-E-I-S-M-I-C.
Writing a bunch of bullshit. He just writing a bunch of bullshit.
Sure.
It's probably right around this moment that the detective realizes this interrogation will be unlike any other.
So, before we keep going, I just need to make sure you understand a few things, okay? Since why you're here, okay? So we brought you down to a police station, okay? I just want to make sure you understand your rights, okay? Have you ever had your Miranda rights told to you before?
No, sir.
Okay.
First time.
The detective then Mirandizes him, making sure to check that Adlai understands each of his rights before continuing.
Now, tell me what happened inside the house with your mom and dad and sister.
Well, now we have my mom and dad and sister previously. We're dealing with the catastrophe. Next thing you know, I try to leave. And next thing you know, come over, messed up. And my family misconstantly get good.
What? What?
Had to.
And when you say you had to, what did you have to do?
Kill.
Okay, you had to kill him? Okay.
And they lost consciousness, and I don't know what they do. They're raising. They're riding back.
Okay.
Half an hour later, eating bodies.
They were eating bodies?
Grabbing the dog. And then I had to shoot the dog.
You had to shoot the dog?
And I was winning them. I was winning them everything. I was clean. I didn't hurt the police.
During the clearing of the home, one of the deputies noticed something peculiar near the back of the house.
Got a bunch of blood over here. Yeah, this was cleaned up.
Another noticed a blood-covered mop.
Is that bleach?
Adlai also mentioned that he shot one of the family's dogs. The animal was transported for emergency medical care after suffering from 3 gunshots. However, it could not survive its wounds and had to be euthanized.
Wow, that dog suffered that long, bro.
Where was your dad when all this was happening, when you shot him? Was he in his room or living room? Well, I'm just asking what you know.
On 55-year-old? 55-year-old?
Yep, I've got it at the top. Where did you shoot your dad?
I shot my dad in the room.
In the living room? And did you shoot him? Where did you shoot him?
Well, at first...
Yo, now this is becoming one of my biggest fears. Your child just coming out of nowhere and killing you, bro. Like, is that something that niggas have to worry about? Like, what the fuck? You really just murdered your family, bro.
I was here. And then I was going over the guy. And then I killed him.
Where did you shoot him in the head? Did you shoot him in the chest?
I was shot.
What about your mom? Where did you shoot your mom at?
My mom was saying that I killed him.
Though deputies found shell casings at the home, they also uncovered other evidence at the scene, including a bloody meat tenderizer and a knife. After discovering the bodies, some of the deputies at the scene speculated about how exactly...
Nigga, meat tenderized his family? Bro, whoa, this nigga is a psycho.
The Adlai's family was killed.
Shot him then? There were shell casings inside the house? There was a knife on the ground too, with blood all over it.
In his interview, however, Adlai isn't adding much clarity about what happened.
Well, my dad said the same to me. And then I don't know what they got for this. Can you put possession?
Possessed? Sure. So you shot your mom. Was she upstairs or downstairs?
She was walking down, just talking crazy. I was like, shut off. I lost my father. And then my sister, same thing, just got scared. And I shot her through the wall. She raved, shot her through the head. Raved, and I was killed her.
And then where did you shoot your sister?
Well, the only time I want to kill my mom, my dad, and my younger sister.
Younger?
Adlai emphasizes that he's referring to his younger sister, as he also has an older sister, Nancy Jr. Investigators have tracked her down, and the morning after Adlai's interview, they have the daunting task of informing her that most of her family has been killed.
Wow.
There's really no good way to tell you. So, your mom, your dad, and your sister are dead.
I wasn't expecting them. I was not expecting them.
Damn,
And
bro.
unfortunately, I arrested your brother, Adlai. Our deputies went over there, and your brother was there, and you know, he clearly had signs that there was some things that weren't good. So our deputies went in and...
Nigga, get it out, bro. What the fuck? Get it out, bro. You're just prolonging it. Get it the fuck out.
They located your mom, your dad, and your sister. So...
Damn.
Where were they in the house?
She said, wait a minute.
So it looks like, they were actually found outside. It looks like it happened inside. And
he dragged them outside.
It looks that way.
Where was the initial splatter at?
It's hard to tell because it was everywhere.
Damn. Imagine hearing that. Yeah, it's hard to tell where he killed him. It was all over the place. Your parents were all over the place. Like, is he a fucking monster? Like, well, obviously he is, but damn.
I was expecting for you guys to tell me that he's dead, not that they're dead.
It's awful.
Damn.
I expected one days for you guys to come. I just wasn't expecting it to be my normal family.
Like this. Yeah.
Nancy Jr. wasn't the only one who had to be informed of the tragedy. The neighbors who initially called 911 were also told.
Basically, what we can tell you is unfortunately David, Nancy,
Oh no!
What?
and
What?
Brielle.
Really?
Braley?
Yeah,
Oh no!
Wait, what?
they're all dead.
Oh wow.
And I was the one I interviewed Adelaide.
I'm reacting like I'm hearing it for the first time.
Yeah.
Adlai, and I arrested him for the three murders.
Oh, what? Why?
I wish I had more answers.
Oh God.
Damn.
Really?
What the happened?
Was it all today?
It looks like they were killed at some point today. We're not exactly sure.
When we
So
heard the shots at whatever time
it could have been.
was?
It could have been. I mean, there were multiple gunshots to each of them. So we're not sure. So we have to wait.
To each of them?
Why
Killed
would you
his
not?
sister?
I know.
Fucking killed his sister?
I know.
So
The girl?
just to prepare you guys, okay? The house, it's not good. There's a lot of blood everywhere. Just being honest.
As those who knew the Mestres reel from this news, back in Adlai's interview, the detective continues to try and make sense of his story.
Where did you take them after you shot them?
Well, I buried them, so there's like a trail.
Okay.
And then I open the gate, take a right, underneath. So I'm down the trail, put them all in the ravine.
And why did you put them in the ravine?
Because I lost consciousness, and you can take a picture. Can you write some down, bro?
Yeah, I'll give it to you.
I feel like you're tampering.
I'm not tampering with anything. I'll show you what I'm writing.
How about I write a note? Okay?
Excuse me, sir? What the fuck? Tampering? Nigga, you're going to jail regardless if I tamper anything. You killed your parents. What the fuck?
Buried in the ravine. Position. Try to kill me, try to kill me. Unenunciated. To kill me. Lost consciousness.
What does this nigga mean by seismic waves? Like, bro, he knows that means an earthquake, right? Like, what? Huh?
In her interview, Adlai's sister elaborated on why he may have been referring to possession in his interview.
And we're having a baby, and he killed off everybody else. It's fucking nuts.
This is f***ing ridiculous. Jesus. What a piece of shit. I'm sorry, but what the f*** is wrong with him?
There's
a lot.
Yeah.
It just kept getting brushed off.
Yeah.
Damn.
My mom kept saying, "Oh, he's just possessed. He's not f***ing possessed."
Wait. The mother was saying he was possessed? What the fuck?
They talked about possession.
It's clear that something else is going on with Adlai, and so the detective attempts to get more information.
Have you ever been to the doctor at all for any type of mental health issues?
Well, yeah, I went to the Haven for, cursing. People used to curse me, and I feel like my family cursed me.
Oh, really?
Like I feel like my family tried to curse me.
And why do you say that?
I don't know, it's just, I always spend time with my family, and my voice changed.
Yeah, this
wow.
nigga done lost it. This nigga is gone, bro. What? And then the mother, like, you knew this nigga was mentally fucked up, and you didn't. I don't understand. I mean, I guess it's your mother, so she's gonna wanna. Damn, but now look what it did. It cost you your life. Damn.
At the scene, deputies found discharge paperwork from September, indicating that Adlai had received help for his mental health.
Telling them to surrender, auditory hallucinations, hearing voices.
Let's make sure we photograph that.
Diagnosis. End of September.
They said he's not homicidal or suicidal, so they discharged him.
Well, yeah. Something changed.
Yeah.
So he was hearing voices, men and women voices. That is bizarre. When was that dated? August.
But shit like this be like making me think like maybe some of this possession shit got some. Maybe I mean like sometimes you just gotta really think about it. Is there a spiritual realm that's trying to lash out at niggas? Like, what did his family do? You never know, bro.
No. September 27th, 2024.
Less than a month.
Adlai is a 24-year-old male admitted to psychosis, presenting with command auditory hallucinations. He states, "I'm hearing voices and the women are telling me to surrender to police force and come to my reality, and the men are telling me to kill myself." He stated the voices have been present for years, but he has not paid attention to them. The patient stated that he went to the police to see if they had intelligence about his reality and might be interested in employing him into the police force. He states that he has planned to...
And that's the problem. That's the problem right there. That's the problem right there. I wonder how many police officers are like this.
To the police academy after discharge.
Adlai's older sister also had some insight into his mental health.
I mean, did he have any...
Indications that he wanted to kill him? No.
Yeah, okay.
No.
No, so there was nothing that...
Did he hear voices? Yes.
Yeah. Okay. And was he supposed to be taking medication,
Yes.
do you know?
And I'm pretty sure that's why. Because even I started getting on his ass about it.
Okay, like
Because
that he wasn't taking it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And I'm 100% sure that that's why, because they were all probably stressing him about that.
Damn.
My mom had found the pills in the trash. Like his
Damn.
schizophrenic break. It's been in the build-up, but he's been acting normal for months.
Perhaps realizing that the interview isn't going anywhere productive, the detective attempts to take a break.
I gotta go talk to my partner, try to figure out what all happened, and we gotta figure this out, okay? If you need anything, just knock on the door or just say hello, and I'll come back
Hello!
and help you with whatever you need, okay? Alright? Sounds good, thank you. We'll talk to you soon.
Well, I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm not done yet. What?
What else would you like to talk about?
Really?
That nigga's tight.
What's that?
For you, well, you got family child say.
Tried to curse you.
Curse me.
He real brave giving this nigga a fucking pen to write with, bro. You giving a fucking murderer, a nigga who just murdered his whole family, a pen with no handcuffs on, right next to your face. Are you fucking stupid?
I'm trying to curse me. Silent Williams, conclusions.
Yeah, you wrote that a bunch up there.
Once again, the detective attempts to leave the room.
Please not alter.
I will not alter it. You'll get a copy of these. You'll get a copy when we're done. Okay?
Despite being left alone, Adlai soon begins to talk to himself.
Fucking Officer Adriel, Bloodline Jesus, that's not me. Period. I ain't no Adriel, no fracker. How about y'all go ahead, pull some strings, make me the officer, the sheriff, let's make it happen.
What?
I don't deserve to spend life in prison over a catastrophe. I ain't no Officer Adriel, Bloodline Jesus, no such thing. Jesus was not conceived. You know what y'all believe, Officer Angels? Y'all believe there's Bloodline Jesus.
Yeah, this nigga's fucked up. What is
Officer
going on?
Mestre, Admiral Mestre, matter of fact, Admiral Mestre. Admiral Mestre. On Dubai, I was on...
What?
As things grow even stranger, Adlai begins directing his ramblings towards someone that no one else can see.
No, that ain't no Adriel. Do not repeat after the fractors. Orders.
Bro, what are you saying, my nigga?
Big 8. Admiral Big AD. Admiral Little Big AD. You got it? Put him in the capsule. Put him in the container. Admiral Big AD. Orders are orders. I'm saying, like, can't even do it. So right now, just...
Yo. Yo, what?
You got more details? Fine print?
Adlai takes a quick break from his monologue to relieve himself in the corner of the room.
Y'all just trying to kill me. Give me life.
What do you mean? He pissed? Or shit it.
You want to blame it on me? I'm honestly powerless right now.
Aw, shit. Aw, shit. Aw, fuck.
After being in the room alone for about 40 minutes, Adlai begins to grow more distressed.
Tell them to unlock the door.
Nigga trying to muster up the power.
I can't.
Wait a minute. Is that a bottle of his piss? Why is that water yellow? What the fuck is that?
I can't. Risho, open the door, please. No, can you just let me out? Look, we got him. Bro, can you just let me out?
Who are you talking to, sir?
Bro, y'all suck, man. Angel. Look, he has his own brain. That's what I'm saying. I'm commanding you. What is he doing? Angel, come on. Open the door. Who else is coming? Nobody? What? Why don't you just control him?
Adlai's conversation with himself is interrupted as the detective returns.
Are they coming? Or just... Good. Alright.
It's Detective Carroll. Go and sit down for me, okay? Alright. So...
Oh, wow. I knew it. It is a bottle of pee. What the fuck, good brother? Why do you ask to go to the bathroom? I can't even expect that from this crazy ass nigga.
Sorry, you should have told us, dude. We would have taken you to the bathroom, bro. Alright.
What the fuck?
So here, what I need you to do, man, is just take a deep breath, okay? Okay? We got a lot to do, so just take a deep breath. Okay, you've been yelling a bunch. You doing okay?
May you please release me?
What's that?
May you please release me?
Release you where?
From this?
We can't, man. We can't. So it's gonna be a little while. Just hang tight, okay? Please.
Are you gonna send more soldiers?
We have no soldiers here, man. We're all just cops.
Are you gonna send more soldiers?
He's not a soldier. He's a cop. He's a deputy.
Or am I gonna spend the night?
You're gonna spend the night probably in jail.
Nice.
Okay? So we'll be back, but I just need you
Yeah. Yeah, you're
simmer down
probably gonna spend a few nights in jail, buddy. Yeah.
a little bit, okay?
No, I have it's just a whole bunch of nonsense.
Yeah, it's a pretty rough day, man. You've had a rough day, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Take a deep breath for me, alright? Thank you.
Despite the detective's request, Adlai would not be simmering down anytime soon. In fact, this is when things take a turn.
You wipe the camera?
Bro, what? Yo, I low-key almost forgot he does this.
As soon as Adlai escapes from the interrogation room, he heads for the elevators.
Damn.
Alerted by the sound of the wall breaking, it's only seconds before the deputies catch
Damn.
him.
Nigga fucking escaped right into the main hallway, good brother. Where did you expect you were gonna go?
Oh. Stop. Put your hands down. Turn around.
We gonna die back.
Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind your back.
Damn. I've done seen cops handle niggas way worse for way less. This nigga is getting treated so lightly. He murdered his family, tried to escape, broke your wall. What?
I got it. He kicked a hole through the wall. Jesus Christ.
Wow.
What are you doing, brother? Y'all losing. No, we don't lose.
I'm gonna have a bunch of energy lit on me. Might become powerful.
Well, let's not be powerful now, okay? I just need you to relax.
Realizing that the walls in the sheriff's office are ill-equipped to hold Adlai, they decide to secure him in a police vehicle. After some cooling down time, Adlai is once again brought inside in order to be photographed, to give a buckle swab sample, and to have his clothing collected. He's then given a temporary suit to wear and is escorted to the vehicle again and then to jail.
I've never seen this process. What the fuck? He look like he's on a, I don't know. He look like he dead ass like one of those niggas that inspect dead bodies.
When they arrive, Adlai is led to a holding cell. Before his sister was left to grieve the loss of her family, Nancy Jr. offered some possible insight into what may have sparked this horrific event.
I guarantee you, like they were getting on his ass. He already had some strife with my sister.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Over what?
Just because she's a teen.
Yeah.
She's a teen. She's a normal teenager. She has attitude. No, she doesn't. She didn't.
No, none of this was
But
supposed to
for
happen.
like someone who's schizophrenic and thinks that somebody's out to get him, and she's probably. That's why I asked if the door was broken in, because if she was the first one, I would not be surprised.
I've been a cop a long time, and I've been in homicide for a long time, and this one was definitely one I'll never forget.
Damn.
It was, I mean...
Damn, that's why the
was
title's
insane.
like that.
Yeah.
When he was initially approached by deputies, Adlai had claimed that his family had rushed him, as was discussed by the deputies who first responded to the crime scene.
That was a dumb story. Oh, they all came at me. Killed them in all different places in the house.
Contrary to Adlai's
Damn.
claim,
Officer sound like he crying himself.
the evidence paints a haunting picture of his family's last moments.
Okay.
The autopsies revealed that David was shot in the arm, chest, and back of the head. Nancy was shot in the back and suffered blunt force trauma to her face, as well as contusions over most of her body.
Whoa.
17-year-old Brayley had a gunshot wound to her eye and blunt force trauma to her hand and face.
Yo.
Adlai Mestre was arrested for 3 counts of murder in the first degree, 3 counts of tampering with evidence, extreme cruelty to animals, escape from custody of officers, and criminal damage to property. He has not been convicted or sentenced at the time of this video.
Damn, this nigga is finished, cooked, fried. Oh my god, yo. Oh my god, what the fuck, bro? Yo, he not only did he shoot them, but he fucking beat their fucking face and limbs in. The horrible part is that when he gets medicated and comes to his senses again, he has to live with what he did during his psychosis. Yo, there's no way. Like, I just can't believe that somebody, even if you take medicine, you're not in the right. Like, nah, bro. You know what the fuck you're doing, bro. You are killing your whole family. You know what you're doing. There's no way that. Nah, bro. Nah, I feel like that's a cop-out. As a mental health provider, this is my worst nightmare. Finding out one of my patients slaughtered his own family after stopping their meds. I don't know how I could continue in this profession. Knowing that I had failed so many people so badly. Damn. Not only does this affect the family, the cops, but it affects the doctors that provided the medication. God damn. I often think people acting insane in the interrogation room are fake. This seems 100% legit. Nah, yeah, this nigga was crazy. This nigga was crazy, bro. Like, nigga murdered his whole family. And the family dog. And then beat their fucking faces in. Oh my god, people are crazy. But I hope you niggas enjoyed that one. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Put your notifications on. That's one thing I forget to say. Put those noties on, please. And I will catch y'all niggas in the next one. You heard? Bow!